Hello, Leo. This is Julie within the Heartspace, looking at the energy surrounding you for August of 2017. I just got finished with some of my plants, some sage and some rosemary and some basil for you for my garden. So I thought I would put this out, especially since it just turned into Leo season. So happy birthday to all my Leos. So just as an offering to the reading. All right, Leos, let's call in the highest of light, the highest of energy. Calling in the divine. What messages do you have for Leo? Leo moon, Leo sun, Leo rising. What are the messages? Also, if you would like a personal reading, find me on Facebook, email me, or go to my website. All right, Leos. Queen of Discs just popped out. So an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, is going to have some influence, have some effect on you through August. And the Fool just popped up. So that's interesting. So a new path. It is what you make of it. Now I'm just getting sloppy. Did you see that? All right. I think it's time for me to... There we go. 2. And the energy that's coming in is the Two of Cups reversed. So having the Two of Cups reversed is a union gone wrong. It's something that is not jiving, no longer serving purpose, and that needs to be broken off. So it could be a breakup, absolutely, but it could just be a parting of ways with work as well. And this is the energy that's coming in from July, so it's already happened. So this idea, this break, you've already had that implemented in your mind, and so now you might just be having to follow through on all the steps to make it happen. And then we have the Emperor reversed. All right, Awakening, the Tower, Knight of Swords, 8 of Discs, 5 of Discs, 7 of Cups, Transformation, Temperance, Page of Discs reversed, 4 of Discs, 7 of Swords reversed, and the Page of Swords. All right. So having the Emperor in the middle, but in reverse, is saying, kind of stick to it. This is not the time to leave. The Emperor, usually when it's in the upright, is energy is flowing, energy is going. Go for it, move, spread your kingdom, spread it wide. But the Emperor in reverse is saying you don't have all the information. And if you're about to, in a way, attack your life, go for it. You don't know exactly the lay of the land as well as you should, and you don't have all of your intelligence in order. Like you don't have the intel. So sit tight, get everything together in August. Get your wisdom, get your intelligence, get the facts before jumping and leaping into the phase. In romance and relationship, we have Awakening. And then we also have the Tower, and we have the Knight of Swords. So with these 3 cards, I do get the sense that there is a breakup happening, that there is a separation, Leo. And it's a long time coming. Like the writing is on the wall, especially with the Awakening. It's like you get what you get. I teach little kids dance, and I give them streamers to dance with at the end of the dance class. This is my 3 and 4-year-olds, also up to 6, 7. And a lot of times my dancers will say, but I want a different streamer. I want something else. And I always say to them, you get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. So this is kind of like, I feel like I have to say that to you, Leo, is, with somebody else, they're showing their true colors and they're really showing who they are, and you get what you get. They're showing you exactly who they are, and you don't want to accept it in a way. And so finally now, the charade is up, and you now see kind of like how you've been taken for a ride and you've been taken advantage of, Leo. And it is disheartening because you had so much hope and faith in them, and you believed in the best in them and the best in you. And then you find out that even though you held them in this highest regard and this respect, they in a way have let you down. But they didn't really let you down, because the entire time they were telling you and showing you and giving you clues to who they truly were. And so now this foundation is being shattered. Now, the Knight of Swords, I don't think is a new relationship whatsoever. I really think it's actually, it could be that you are breaking up with an air sign. So that could be a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. But they are coming in and they are just slicing and dicing and taking care of business. And it's not feeling so great. Like they're like, well, I never lied to you. You knew this is how I was. You knew that this is what I was going to do. I never put up a front. I never said I loved you, kind of attitude. And this, as always, remember that this is not always romantic. It can actually be family. Like, I feel like it's actually family for some of you, that you had some situations that legal issues going on, and it's with family. So it could be a divorce, it could be a breakup within the home. And the opposition is laying it on the table saying, I never said I would give you anything. I never said I was going to be there for you. I never said that I loved you. And that's hard to hear, but it's a shattering that really needs to happen for you, Leo, so that you can actually heal your wound, heal your heart, and rise and become stronger and more independent and more aware of who you truly are. And so that really does fall in with the Emperor as being the kind of the nucleus of August. Know that in this relationship that is coming up, you do not have all the facts. You do not have all the information. And you might be creating facts and information in a positive manner, saying, well, I know that they didn't come home last night, but I'm sure there's a really good reason. Or I know I'm missing $100 out of my wallet, but I might have misplaced it. Those kinds of things, like you're giving them the benefit of the doubt when the facts are right there, like it's missing, and who was the only person in the house? Put two and two together. Or, they didn't come home, but then they came home and they smelled like tequila. Put two and two together. And it's not being mean, and it's not being judgmental. It's just looking at it for what it is. And so that's what the Tower is doing. It's kind of showing you exactly what is, even though you might not want to see it. In career, we have the 8 of Discs. We have the 5 of Discs. And then we have the 7 of Cups. So this is just warning what I basically said with the Emperor, is you need to keep working. It's time for you to really just put your head down, put your nose to the grind, get all of your work done, get your ducks in a row, and make sure you are gaining in knowledge and intelligence and in facts. Because if you don't, 7 of Cups and the 5 of Discs together, if you don't keep learning and you don't realize how much you have to learn, you're going to think that you know it all, and you're going to think that you're just fine, and then you could lose out big time. All right? You could lose your job. You could lose the promotion. You could lose clients. So make sure that you are continually learning, continually educating yourself, so that doesn't happen, so that you don't lose out on the opportunities that are coming through. And it's always great to have confidence. And Leo, I don't really worry about you not having confidence. But what I do worry about is being overly confident with nothing to back it up. Okay, so with that confidence, make sure that you have things to back it up, that you have the skill set, that you have the knowledge, so that when somebody goes, well, you're being cocky, you're being confident, you can say, I have every reason to be because of A, B, and C. I got it. I got it all here. So just make sure you can back up everything you do. All right, in abundance, we have transformation, temperance, and the Page of Discs in reverse. So this is going to be also a shift in how you are going to find your abundance, how you are going to carry yourself within this next phase, and especially since this is your birthday month, your birthday cycle. This is a good time to really take away the things that aren't working, because with transformation, that's also the death card, is you have to let go of something. You're completely out of balance. And so seeing this, I feel like it might be a spending habit. I think it might be something that you have been really enjoying as of late, and it has really put a burn in the pocket. And so it's kind of, it's always fun. And I really do want and love that Leo has fun and goes out and plays. But just make sure that your play is in check with your finances. Because this card is kind of saying that something's not jiving there, and that you're saying, so what? You only live once. YOLO, And that's great. I absolutely support that. But I have a feeling that you might just be a little overzealous on it, and it could put some strain and some anxiety in the rest of your life. And so, and especially with this transformation card, you're going to have to kind of shift that way of thinking, because all of a sudden you're going to look and say, wait a minute, I have no money now because I have been skydiving all summer long. And I decided to go swimming with sharks, and it was awesome experiences, and I would never take them back. And I can see you saying that, but now you have to kind of think of how you're going to carry on through the fall, now that you've kind of put a big hole in your pocket. So with that, let's go into mind, body, soul connection, because I think this definitely is going to give you some keys to kind of getting back in balance. We have the Four of Discs, and then we have Seven of Swords reversed, and then the Page of Swords. So this is saying, have fun. I'm glad you had a great summer. I'm in the States, so it's summertime here. That's wonderful. Now it's time to save. Now it's time to go have fun, and then at the same time, as much as you have fun, put back into yourself and put back into your future. The Seven of Swords in reverse is, thinking that maybe somebody has taken something from you. And I actually feel like it's linked to relationship, and that's why you've been having so much fun and going out and doing some really wild and crazy, amazing things, is because you feel like a hole in your relationship area. But this is not the time to blame them and say, I feel empty because I lost someone, or because I lost money, or because I lost, this job. It is the time to actually focus, start saving, and then the Page of Swords is here. And so I think this is more of how you need to be instead of somebody coming in. Page of Swords is an air energy, but it's young, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. But with the Page of Swords, you have to have a fresh idea and be willing to forge ahead and speak very clearly the truth. Not with any lining of humor, not with any lining of entertainment, just coming down to the bottom truth, stripping it and just being there in the true and purest of essence. And that is what's going to help you build and see where you need to go. But this is not the time to really, butter things up, be kind of snarky about things, and snarky in a funny way. you have to just boil it down to the purest of essence and see what it is, see who you are, see what the situation truly is, and then build it back up from there. Because I think also with all of this going on, it's out of control in your head. Like there's just so many different directions that you can go. And so you feel like kind of like a tailspin in a way, because you're getting too caught up in all of the possibilities instead of what actually is. So let's pull on the angel cards, Leo. Okay, guidance for Leo. Added guidance, angels. What do you got for my Leos? Nope, keep shuffling. I'm trying to rush it along, and Spirit saying calm down and be patient with the cards. Okay, stop. There we go. Vacuum away fear. Call upon Archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, this situation, and everyone involved. We actually had this card, I think it was last month or the prior month, for the collective. So this is not only do you need to do it, but I think you're going to need to hold space for others to do it as well, Leo, because you are coming into a very, very powerful time within your astrology. And so what is going on right now is a clearing of space for you so that you can really, like I said, boil down to your essence and see who you truly are and rise up. As you are destined to be leaders, Leo, you are destined to help us ride into the next situation, the next phase, the next galaxy. So right now, those fears that you have, and one of the fears I really strongly feel for you right now is of being alone and of not being loved and not being surrounded by love, and worried that you don't have enough within yourself to be loved. Now, Leo, we can't help but love you. It's for sometimes it's kind of annoying because you're so vibrant and vivacious, and you make us laugh, and you make us feel loved, and you make us feel warm, and we feel protected by you, Leo. Now, knowing that, know that we reciprocate it so clearly to you. We love you, Leo. You are loved. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to rise up. There are so many people who support you wholeheartedly because you are the sun. You are the sun. You are our destiny. As of right now in astrology, you are truly our destiny. So carry that as you strip away access and you strip away that doubt and the fears, and show us and light up who you truly are. You're going through a very transformative phase. Towers are falling so that we can clear space for the true you. All right. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. And remember, listen to your heart and the body will follow. Until next time, much love, joy, and blessings.